This show could be the TV show version of when a girl wears heels for the first time. She just be feeling herself and she feel like she looks so good. Whole time she look like a giraffe on roller skates. So my man had hang time, okay? His hang time was bra strap length, okay? And I just really don't approve of that. I would never encourage that. I could never say yes to that. My man's had on a trench coat. Now I know in LA it get cool at night. All right, it's never a reason for you to wear a trench coat in LA unless you're trying to do some homicides. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. You don't need to have a ponytail, a perm, and a trench coat. Those are three things that should never be together. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. This is not one of those, though. We talking about The Idol episode 1. Maybe I'll have to change my little catchphrase because it seems like I be watching a lot of stuff I don't like. I go into it with high hopes, baby, but I just get let down. The Idol, starring Lily Rose Depp and The Weeknd, aired on Max this past Sunday. You know, I struggle when I watch certain movies and TV shows with whether or not certain things that the characters do in these movies and TV shows is actually supposed to be funny or not. I giggled in this. I don't know if it was supposed to be funny or not. I was giggling every time I saw The Weeknd's character. It was a chuckle. Sometimes it was a guffaw. All right. So let's get in here and talk about episode 1, baby, because you know I have a lot to say, and I'm sure you do too. This episode and this series seems to be very polarizing. So I'd like to know where you fall on the spectrum of, yes, Lord, this is great, or no thanks, I'll pass. The episode opens up and we are meeting Jocelyn. Jocelyn is Lily Rose Depp's character. She is a pop star. We hear her referred to as an icon in the episode as well. Now, I don't know if that's just LABS, like, oh my God, you're a genius. Like, everybody is a genius. Everybody's brilliant. Everybody's an icon. It's like, is she though? Or is she just like, cool? So we're seeing her taking photographs in this room surrounded by people. And we hear the photographer asking her to strike different poses based on different emotions. Give me happy, give me sad, give me emotional. They ask her to like cry and she just like does it on cue. And I'm like, girl, you are good at this. Were you a child actor? Like, why would that came very easy to her. I was like, go ahead, Lily Rose, baby, you did that, okay? Now, I've never seen Lily Rose Depp act in anything. She looked just like her mama. As she goes through these pictures, we kind of zoom out and she starts to get very provocative with the way that she's taking her pictures. Now, surrounded by her are all of these little knickknacks and paddywhacks and stuff that are supposed to be giving us some kind of inclination as to who she is, what she's gone through, and what she likes, dislikes, what have you. She's also wearing a medical, like a hospital tag on her wrist. And so she's exposing her yada yadas, okay? Now, seemed like people were very upset about her exposing her boobs on like in the scene. I don't see why she needed to do it because I think it was for her album cover. So was she gonna, was it for like a coffee table? Like what, you know, because you can't put it on the album. You can't put titties on the album. So, you know, I was like, is this gonna be for like a, like what you gonna use that for? Like what you gonna put your titties on? That's what I was trying to figure out. Like what was the point of it? Now I know that this is a Sam Levinson project, and if I don't know nothing about Sam Levinson, Sam likes titties, okay? I don't know the man. I have never met him, will never meet him. One thing I know for sure, he appreciates a mammary gland. Do you hear me? I don't think he's done anything where titties were not front and center, okay? I like a good boob myself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you'll see a woman and you'll be like, damn, she has really nice boobs. They just sit up so nice. They very symmetrical. Shut up, girl. Like, Jesus Christ. In my opinion, all right, if you give me boobs, give me yam too. All right, make it an equal opportunity nudist situation. Equal equity, baby. Give me a yam. That's all I'm saying. If you give me some tits, give me some yam. All right, so let's move on. So she's taking this picture and she is like I said, surrounded by all of these people in this room. Jocelyn has gobs of people that are like responsible for her handling or whatever. She got managers and publicists and, you know, assistants and all these different people, and it's boohoo like people just for a photo shoot, right? And so there is also on the scene a intimacy coordinator, which is my dream job. I want to be an intimacy coordinator so bad. I just feel like I would be good at it. I just feel like I would excel in that profession. But the intimacy coordinator is like, look, y'all had signed a rider, y'all had signed an agreement, no titties allowed. So, you know, we appreciate the titty exposure, but you got to put the titties up. Jocelyn's manager, played by Hank Azaria, is like, you kind of blowing it right now. You're killing the vibe, and, you know, we really don't need this kind of drama and this kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? So the manager decides to imprison the intimacy coordinator in a bathroom and pay somebody $5,000 to hold the door and leave him and lock him in the bathroom so that they can take the pictures with the lady boobs out. The lady says she wants up. Jocelyn comes in and says, listen, my tits, my house, my decision, all right? And I said, listen, go ahead, baby, do you, boo-boo, but I'm trying to understand why you had to trap the man in the bathroom. You know, one of her managers or publicists or whoever it is saying, listen, you don't want to take the little hospital tag off? Look like you're making light of mental health issues. So apparently Jocelyn had a breakdown of some sort. We don't know why. We don't know what it was, you know, for, when it happened, how it occurred. We don't know anything. We just know that she had a breakdown. And one of the other publicists, manager, handler people is like, nah, mental illness is sexy, baby. What are you talking about? I was like, is it now? If you ask people who are in it, I would say, what's the opposite of sexy? I don't know. Whatever the opposite of sexy is, that's what mental illness is. So you know, she gave like a thing about how people, you know, with mental illness, that makes them like normal people. And, you know, it makes Jocelyn look like she could get with a normal person, because normal people, listen, I don't know. The lady took me around the mulberry bush with the explanation, baby, and it didn't make no sense to me because it just was bullshit. So Jocelyn apparently has like a single that she is gonna be releasing, and it's very raunchy, a la Christina Aguilera Dirty. You remember when Christina had the different color braids and stuff, and didn't nobody check her about being white and having braids, but okay. And you know, she had her ass out all the time, and it was about time for her arrival, but that was like a double entendre kind of thing. Like, that song is very, very raunchy, and it's very different from what she has done prior to, which we don't really know what she did prior to, because I don't know Jocelyn. She is needing to practice and rehearse with her dancers for some kind of performance, right? And she does this performance, and she's very lackluster with it. She is not really into it. She's like, you know, she's not into it, right? So, you know, she feels a lot of pressure from all these people watching her. And a writer from Vanity Fair is there to do a write-up on her, and she's feeling like, I'm assuming that she's feeling overwhelmed. I don't really know, okay? I don't know if she's bullshitting. She was crying. I don't know. The issue I had with the show is that we just dove right in, right? Like, we dove into Jocelyn and what she was doing. And we ain't really too much here from Jocelyn, like, talking about it. Like, in the beginning of the episode, we were seeing all these moving pieces. It's a lot of character, you know, dialogue and stuff. And I don't really know Jocelyn. I don't know if she was sweating. Was she crying? Was she sad? Was she overwhelmed? Was she happy because it was her dreams coming true? I don't know. You know, she talks to one of her dancers who apparently, and I'm not a K-pop girly, but the girl Jennie from Blackpink is the dancer that is, you know, kind of encouraging Jocelyn to kind of get on her shit and do the thing. And so she gets on her shit and she does the thing, and she rehearses really well with this raunchy ass dance routine, right? So, you know, she has an assistant who seems very like high strung. Her assistant is like her best friend, all right? And I don't know why, but I don't trust her. I don't know. She just be lurking on the side. She looked a little, I don't know, something about her I don't trust. You know what it was about this episode, especially when the Weeknd's character entered the chat. Have you ever gone down a stairwell or put your hand on like something and then it felt grimy, or like you held on to like a subway platform, or like the pole on a subway, or the pole on a bus, or like something that everybody just uses and you have to kind of put your hand on it and your hands feel grimy afterward? Like that. That's what this episode felt like to me. That's what the show feels like. That's what the Weeknd's character looks like. He looks like grimy, unwashed hands. All right, and we're gonna talk about him in a second, baby, because I got some things I got to get off my chest about his ass. So while all of this is going on, the rehearsals, the photo shoot, all these people around, the Vanity Fair lady is around, her handlers find that intimate photo of Jocelyn has been leaked to the press, like to the public, and it's Jocelyn with the essence of life on her face. They're kind of hesitant to tell her because I'm assuming they don't think that she can handle it, or maybe she's very fragile. But once again, I don't know Jocelyn, baby. I don't know her. Who knows? I don't know. So maybe they don't want to distract her. Who knows? But her whole team ain't shit. I don't know the people well, because once again, this episode 1, but I just don't trust any of them. I don't like any of them. There's nobody in this show I'm like, that's my girl there. I like her. Everybody kind of seems like they ain't shit. The ain't shitness of these people is high. Their percentage of ain't shit is high, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see. So she finds out about it. And, apparently she's not worried about it. It's like, it's whatever. Fuck it, whatever. And it's not like a big deal for her. Even though that's like an extreme betrayal. Jocelyn say fuck it, okay? Her and her crew, they go out on the town and they go to this club, right? And at the club, that's where the shit goes down. Per usual, okay? In real life, in the movies, on a TV show, when you go to the club, it usually be something going on. You know what I mean? So they get to the club, and that's where Jocelyn meets Tedros, okay? And I have been calling that man Trafalgar for the whole like episode. When I was talking to people about it, I was like, yeah, Trafalgar, that man name was Tedros. Anyway, he apparently owns the club that they were at. He was on the mic and DJing. He was like, hey, I gotta get a dance with Jocelyn. Is that Jocelyn? And they started dancing, and apparently they hit it off. Now, the Weeknd, his character Tedros, okay, I think he looks like Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction, his illegitimate biracial child. That's what Tedros looked like to me. It was like he found out that Vincent Vega was his daddy and wanted to emulate his daddy in his own way. His hair, all right, his hair is long and straight. He got a pushback. Now, I don't ever trust a man with a relaxer, okay? And I never will trust a man with the double whammy of a relaxer and a ponytail. So my man had hang time, okay? His hang time was bra strap length, okay? And I just really don't approve of that. I would never encourage that. I could never say yes to that, okay? But for some reason, Jocelyn was like, shit, let's have sex. I gotta do it, okay? I'm a pop star. Apparently, I'm an icon. I probably can have anybody that I want. But you know what, goddammit? I want you, Red Tail. I want you. I want you, Vincent Vega's illegitimate son. That's who I want, okay? Let's have sex in this stairwell. Go off, baby. Young, wild, and free. Do you do what you do? Now, I didn't see the chemistry betwixt the two of them being something that, it feels like life-changing. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, oh, yeah, I could see why they on it. I could see why. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see why. I don't understand why, okay, to this day. All right, but the spirit had hit my girl Jocelyn, and she was talking to her best friend / assistant about inviting Tedros to the house, right? And my girl Jocelyn says that he has rapey vibes, and she's into that. Now, that let me further know that nobody in this show can be trusted. I don't trust Jocelyn. I don't trust Nary or her managers. I damn sure don't trust Trafalgar, okay? I don't trust the photographer. I don't trust the dogs if she have any. I don't trust the landscaper, okay? Because if you gonna sit up in the year of our Lord 2023 and say that with a straight face, even in the comfort of your own home, no bra on or nothing, I can't trust you. I don't trust that girl. Does not make good decisions, okay? And neither does Trafalgar, because Trafalgar once again got a relaxer with hang time with rubber bands on his rat tail, baby. It was really aggravating to me. Yeah, it really, because I was like, what? Who? You know how they have like, and I'm gonna get off the subject in a second. Hold on. But you know how they have like these men or women that are like a little weird. You know what I'm saying? They're a little quirky. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody going left, they gonna go right and then down the street a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's attractive, right? You know, everybody's wearing this and they gonna wear that. A unique somebody. I get that. They could get a pass on that. But see, that dude wasn't it. That dude was probably in a support group with Jeffrey Dahmer. I just don't see the attraction. I don't see I don't get it. And I was seeing his face in the poster, you know, in a poster. He is chewing on a matchstick, which pimps all over America do. All right. And they did it in the 70s. And you know, what you need a match for, baby? Why you don't have a lighter if you gonna smoke something? What you got a match for? That's homely, and I don't like that. And then he got a ring on his pinky finger and on his this finger. What for what, sir? Why? Like, okay, I'm gonna calm down. Trafalgar comes over. All right. Now, this is where I was laughing. And I'm laughing right now just thinking about it, okay? Because why? Because why did he just show up at the house? Like some kind of damn poltergeist. He just was there. Like, oh, Trafalgar's here, and they open the gate, and his ass just standing in the gate. Where's your car? Why you ain't drive up to the driveway? Where is your vehicle? Baby, where was the Uber at? You know what I'm saying? Who brought you there? Did your mama drop you off? Did you ride a bike? Did you get a city bike? Where is the city bike? Did you walk? Are you in the neighborhood? I need answers. Why was he standing in the gate like an over-enthused vampire? I'm looking at him and he walking up the driveway, and I'm like, this dude look like a menace, baby. If I saw that in my driveway, I'm going to get my blicky. I would think that something is about to happen, because he was walking buku slow. He ain't had no enthusiasm about his trot. He ain't had no damn trot. He ain't have a jaunt, because it was a long driveway. That just was not a good introduction to Trafalgar for me, because I was already aggravated with him from the club. Because for what? Okay, you know, I'm thinking, okay, at this point in the show is where it's gonna pick up, because right now in the show, I'm bored, to be honest. Like, it's nothing really happening. Like, it's a lady performing, it's some titties, it's some picture taking, some crude comments, a little, you know, kidnapping. You know, nothing too serious. All right, this is HBO on Sunday we talking about. You gonna have to give it to me. All right, give me something. Make me feel connected to these people. I don't like none of these people so far. Jocelyn's best friend / assistant lets him in the house, and you know, she's kind of like making small talk with him, but she's mad awkward. And I don't know if she was maybe like jealous or weary, because she did tell Jocelyn that she thought he was creepy, and Jocelyn was like, yeah, girl, I like that. All right. So, you know, he goes to the bathroom, and he's in the bathroom practicing about what he's gonna say to the lady when she come down. Hey, angel. Hey, my angel. Some stupid shit like that. I don't know. And I was like, this literally, if you know Pulp Fiction, this is exactly what happened in Pulp Fiction. Like, is this like inspired by? Because not only did he look like Vincent Vega, illegitimate bastard son, all right, he dressed like Vincent Vega. My man's had on a trench coat. Now, I know in LA, it get cool at night. All right. It's never a reason for you to wear a trench coat in LA unless you're trying to do some homicides. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. You don't need to have a ponytail, a perm, and a trench coat. Those are 3 things that should never be together. He's practicing in the mirror. He comes out and Jocelyn comes out and she's got like on lingerie, right? So she's not even, it's not even like a concern about whether or not he trying to tap that ass, because she ain't got no drawers on. Her ass is out already. She ain't got no bra on. Her drawers is out. Her booty is kind of low-key exposed. So, you know, it is what it is. Go off, homegirl. Be free. So she takes him to the studio and plays her new single for him. And she's like, I don't like it. The lyrics are trash. It ain't about nothing. It's not even a good pop song and blah, blah, blah. Trafalgar is telling her about, you know, how pop music is powerful, and they start talking about Prince, and you know, it just, they were trying to do like a little vibe or whatever, and it could have been cute if it wasn't uncute. So then at the end of this is the end of the episode, and this is like, it was fucking weird to me, because, you know, kink up, baby. If you got a kink, you better kink it up and kink it out. All right, I'm not mad at it, but you know, they kind of start getting frisky. And because I'm trying not to get demonetized, you heard me? But they start getting a little, you know, and he takes her robe and puts it over her face, starts to asphyxiate her and kind of choke her, right? And that's a kink. Shouts out to the kink community, baby. Do you, okay? And so it seems as though she like can't breathe. And so he takes out a knife, like a switchblade. And I'm like, I knew he was a murderer. I said it. He probably got cargo pants on with several knives, banana clips, guns, and nickel-plated fish. So he takes the knife out and cuts a hole in the mouth of the whatever so she can breathe. And then the episode ends. And I don't think that part hit the way they assumed it was gonna hit. Like, I feel like this show could be the TV show version of when a girl wears heels for the first time. She just be feeling herself, and she feel like she looks so good. Whole time she looked like a giraffe on roller skates. It wasn't terrible. I mean, it was something to watch, but it wasn't at all anything memorable to me. And I feel like, you know, I heard about all of the drama associated with the show prior to, like, and you know, everybody was like, this shit is trash. Don't come over here looking at this. And I was like, okay, well, you know, HBO, I got faith in HBO. They ain't really gave me nothing I ain't enjoy, okay? They might have gave me some stuff that went over my head that I couldn't get with, but I've enjoyed the stuff for the most part. So I had faith in Sunday night HBO. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna watch it again, because maybe there was some, I really don't want to see the Weeknd character again, though, bro. Not the Weeknd. Just Trafalgar. I just really don't enjoy it. That boy is the walking, talking personification of Bourbon Street. Trying too hard, not trying enough. Scruffy, available, grimy, and nonsensical. Boy, I hit that shit on the head, boy. I done hit the nail on the head. Good job, L. And once again, The Weeknd, not you, my boy, not you. I'm talking about the dude you play. If your goal was to look like the French Quarter, you doing a great job. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Are you going to continue to watch the episode? Did you enjoy the episode? What do you think about all of the comments around the episode? Let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell for the notifications and share this video if you are so inclined. I'm going to catch y'all next week for episode 2. Bye.